Hey guys, this is Art God Horror Gamer, and I realized that a lot of artists have been doing sketchbook tours for their videos, and I haven't really been able to do that. So today, I'm going to do my first ever sketchbook tour. Woohoo! Anyways, if you want more stuff like this, just leave a comment, like, subscribe to the channel, and just let me know if you would like more stuff like this. So, without further ado, let's get started on my sketchbook tour, and the first thing you can see is my K-pop Demon Hunters drawings. So, yes, I have... This was like freshman year of high school for me. Like, freshman year of high school, I was like so obsessed with this, but now I am a junior, I believe. Yeah. So I'm still doing school. I'm 18 now, and what I've realized, like, nowadays is that normally my art doesn't look as good as it did before. But yeah, so first of all, we do have a roomie. This was my first ever roomie I did from memory. All the other one, we just have mystery in the background. Dude, if you like mystery, comment hashtag Korean Megamind or something. I don't know. Yeah, I was like low-key obsessed with mystery. Here's my OC, James. Here's an OC I made. I don't really make many OCs nowadays, but I did just make some OCs recently today. So, yeah, that's fun. I don't know what to say about this Genu except what the actual frick is this. This yeah, so some of these are like characters that are drawn. Oh yeah, Zostery. I did like a little Zoe X mystery. Like I did a little that, so there's my little Zoe right there. Then we have mystery in the front. So and then we have this mystery. Yeah, just a lot of roomies, so I'm just gonna skip over those real quick. Here's I was gonna make this into an OC, but then I never made it. Here's mystery with one eye. Yeah, so like in the movie, if you haven't seen the movie yet, you gotta go check that out. It's on Netflix. You can check it out anytime. But the reason I drew him with one eye is because he has like this there's like one scene in the movie where you can like slightly see his eye. Yeah. Here's my Demon Genu. I did this off of a reference. Half and half. This was my first Demon Genu I ever made. It low key, I kind of feel like it's dog shit. I know. It sucks. My first ever Mira. My second ever Mira. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip over all the roomies because I didn't know what I was doing with these. This one I really like, right here. We have another roomie, half and half roomie, another roomie, my first roomie, and then we get into some Twice stuff, so yeah, I was a bit obsessed with Twice at the time. So then we have Neon, and then we have Geo, and that's basically it for my K-pop Demon Hunters art. So, yeah, I might... No. I don't know. I mean... Okay, let me shuffle this really quick up. I'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished shuffling it back up. Next art we have is FNAF. And oh boy, is this a big one. So, I was really into FNAF back then when I was younger. I think I learned about this when I was like in 4th grade, I think. I don't know, but yeah, so here we have a human Phantom Mangle. Yeah. Really cool. We have Christmas Ennard. Yeah, so this is my attempt on trying to make Ennard an elf. It low-key sucked. Oh. Here's a reference image I used. As you can see in the bottom left corner, you can see that it's a reference image that I printed out. We have Human Foxy. It turned out like shit. Toy Freddy. This turned out pretty good. I really kind of like this Toy Freddy. Ooh. So this is my first ever Glamrock Ballora that I did. I feel like this is possibly the best Glamrock I've drawn. Because when I was younger, I don't know where all my old art is, but it's somewhere in here. Another Ennard. This is Santa Spring Bonnie, or like Santa Spring Trap, whatever you want to call him. We have Fixed Eclipse. This one I really like, because it's Eclipse, but he's fixed and now he's not ruined. My own Spring Trap fan art. I have a lot of Spring Trap in here. We have the puppet, or marionette, whatever you want to call him. Sorry, my finger got in the way there. We have Golden Funtime Freddy. This was my first ever FNAF OC, or not OC, but like my first FNAF non-canon character that I made. I really like how I did like the little Spring Bonnie Bonbon, and like how he's all destroyed and stuff. I kind of took that from Wither Golden Freddy. We have Normal Human Mangle. This one's pretty cool. Human Roxanne, we don't talk about that. We have Human Sun and Moon. So this one I did a little half and half of. I really like the Sun and Moon as a human. I feel like they would work pretty well as humans. Then we have the Mimic. We have the Mimic here from Security Breach Ruin. This one I did not do off a reference image. I did this completely from memory. I feel like I did this pretty well. Oh, yeah, we have some folded art here. Okay, mystery art time. Oh, it's Ruined Sheikah. Yeah, so this Ruined Sheikah right here, I didn't finish it quite yet, but I really like how I accomplished, like, little ripped off arm. The cheese is just so hilariously funny, and I love it. We have more mystery art. Let's see what this one is. Ooh. Still getting into Ruin. We have Ruin Monty. This one looked pretty cool. So this one I did like in 8th grade or 7th grade, I think. So like I was like 12, 13, I don't know. We have Mangle. Pretty cool Mangle. I don't know how to explain that one. Ooh, we have Circus Baby. So this is my first ever Circus Baby drawing that I did. And I did this completely out of, like, honesty for fan art, because I was just so obsessed with Circus Baby at that time. We have another Spring Trap. Do not say he looks like Chuck E. Cheese, because I have talked to people before at my school, and they say he looks like Chuck E. Cheese, so stop calling him Chuck E. Cheese. We have William Afton himself, the man behind the slaughter. Yep, that's William Afton. This Mangle, I feel like I could have done better. And I never finished this Wither Foxy. I really never did. Oh, here's Glamrock Freddy with the hair floof. Yes, Glamrock Freddy and Circus Baby, if you're watching this right now, I apologize for any concerns you might have with the hair floof. But I just gave him the hair floof. It's so cute. And then Gregory's just like, bruh. Oh, this was my first William Afton. This is when I really started. I think this was in 8th grade. So, yeah, this was in 8th grade, and I really love this William Afton. This turned out really good, although my art teacher told me to stop drawing horror in her classroom, so I stopped. I'm not going to mention names, but she told me to stop. I'm just going to mention genders. Here's a really terrible and shitty looking Mangle. And, ooh, okay, we're getting some Bendy fan art here. We got Bendy and Alice on the back, but we're supposed to be talking about FNAF here. Ooh, we have Burn Trap. Oh man, I love Burn Trap. Yes. Yes, please stand by. We have Lobit, my senpai. Okay, don't tell any of your friends what you would just now, but we have Springtrap now. Another Springtrap. Yeah, I just love Springtrap. Ooh, getting into the fan game side of things, we have Ignited Bonnie here. Ooh, this is pretty good, Ignited Bonnie. I remember when I did this. I don't know which school year, but I think it was like 10, 11, somewhere around there. I don't know. Here's a Wither Bonnie that my friend made. We have another half and half of Sun and Moon. A lot of people say this is basically just Eclipse, but like just only like half of him on each side, which technically that's what Eclipse is like half sun, half moon. But I just did this for fan art purposes. And then we have the real Eclipse, the ruined Eclipse. Now, if you can't tell, yes, all of the drawings that look super accurate to the games are from me doing drawing with the Blakeleys when I was younger. Yes, I love their channel. If you're watching right now, please, thank you. I love your channel. You're so awesome. But yeah, this is what that Eclipse is from. We have another Ennard. This Ennard I really enjoy. This is like a dope Ennard. If you like Ennard, put like in the comments hashtag Ennard is dope or something. I don't know. Something. Put something in the comments. We have the Mangle. Now, this is a pretty bad Mangle. This is a terrible Mangle. FNAF OC I never did. I think his name was like Fred or something. Not Freddy, but like Fred the Amalgamation. I don't know what I was gonna do. Alright, we're finally getting into more Withered Bonnie. If you guys have never watched Fazbear Legacy, this is basically what that's from. We have another Springtrap. This one was made by my friend. It looks really, really good. Then we have the main show stage. Also made by my friend. Looks really good. Don't mind the very derpy Chica. And then we have Unwithered Foxy, who is not canon, but still cool. We have another Fazbear Legacy Bonnie. Ooh. This Mangle I adore. I just adore this Mangle. Yes. Mangle, my senpai. Okay, don't tell anyone. Editor, please cut that out. Cut that out from the video here. Please. Okay, so now we have another Springtrap. This is like a really chibi Springtrap. I really like it. It's super cute. Ooh. This is like my fan-made version of Springtrap. I really like how this turned out, because it's like in the original, not completely original, but like the original FNAF style, where it's like all animatronic-y rather than just like fluffy like I always make it. And then we have Circus Baby as a baddie. I don't know why I made this. I just felt like it. I just felt like, what would Circus Baby look like as a baddie? And then we have Glamrock Foxy. I never finished this Glamrock Foxy, but I still think it's a pretty good Foxy. So I'll get back to you, and we'll go to this page right here. Alright, so I just finished folding that up. Now we're going to get on to this next page, which has a really detailed Wither Bonnie to start. I really like this Wither Bonnie. I drew this in 7th grade, because like I was having competitions with one of my friends, see who could draw the better FNAF animatronic, and I easily won by a long shot, so this one was really good. Christmas Springtrap, that goes with my Christmas Ennard. I feel like the little streaks make him look more withered and cool. Human Bonnie. We don't talk about that. Here's my FNAF sketchbook. I never really did anything in it, other than try to attempt to make Jason Voorhees. But as you can see, we have Shattered Freddy on the front, Monty's claws, Dreadbeard just piercing out of the ground, and as you can see, we have Glamrock Bonnie's ear. Rest in peace, Bonnie. He didn't deserve what he got. We have Funtime Bonnie. I know that's not canon. And then we have Sun as the sun. I know. Clever. Okay, we also have Vanny's mask, the Blob, Nightmare Foxy's foot, the Faz Wrench, Mangle, Wet Floorbot, and Moon's cap. So this one I made a while ago, like a really long time ago. Oh, here's the one that I went off the reference image for. Oh, I didn't realize I was gonna find this. Okay, we have Cassidy. Yeah, so this is Cassidy, the first soul of Golden Freddy. We have another Cassidy. We have a lot of Cassidys in here. Oh, William Afton's Spring Bonnie suit. Oh, yeah, so this is before he got spring locked. Oh, man, we have Withered Bonnie and Mangle. So this is when I was, like, making posters to, like, tease the FNAF 2 movie, because I thought Mangle was going to have, like, the same broken eye as Golden Freddy did in the first one. But she didn't, so, yeah. Ooh, we have Grim Foxy, Nightmare Foxy. I don't know which Foxy this is, but it looks really cool. Someone tell me in the comments which Foxy this is, because I think it might be either Nightmare or Grim Foxy, because I don't know. Leave it in the comments who you think this Foxy is. We have another puppet as a human. Oh, here's Nightmare Foxy. Okay, so I think the other one was Grim Foxy. Alright, so this Nightmare Foxy looks sick. I really love how... Most of this is just going to be FNAF fan art. Lolbit. Yeah, Lolbit is just, like, pulling herself out of the screen. It looks really cool. We have Out of Order Bonnie. So this is, like, Withered Bonnie. If you guys like how I did the shading here, please like and subscribe for that, and like comment down below if you like it. If you don't, just screw off. The marionette as a human again. That one looked like total dog shit. The marionette as a human again. This one was pretty crappy. The one you should have killed, Cassidy. Yep. Oh, and then we have a little chibi Foxy. Oh, I think on the back of him is a chibi Bonnie too. Yeah, I don't show the chibi Bonnie because someone told me to draw him with eyebrows, and it just looks super cursed, so I erased him. You can still see them. Oh, God. That's why I show the chibi Foxy, because it looks so good. Alright, getting into some old art here. This is Molten Freddy. So this is like... So the first FNAF game I ever played was FNAF 6. I know, I'm a total unk in FNAF lore. I'm a total unk. But this is when I first drew a Freddy. Because I was so used to drawing Bonnies, I didn't draw Freddies. Oh, God. We have another Fazbear Legacy Bonnie. Dang, there are a lot of Fazbear Legacy Bonnies I have. Glamrock Bonnie! So this is my first interpretation of what Glamrock Bonnie would look like if he were fixed. And a lot of people have made this version if he were fixed, and it actually looks really good. My first Shatter Freddy, I don't want to talk about it. I tried to combine Wither Bonnie and Glamrock Bonnie, it did not go well. Springtrap, I tried to put him in the like half dark, half lighting, because one of my friends did this before with, I think it was, it drawing? I don't know, but it was, like, super cool. Here's the actual actor of Fazbear Legacy Bonnie. This one I went off a reference image for. Yeah, this is more accurate to Fazbear Legacy. Shout out to Fazbear Legacy for this design, though. It's actually really dope. I love it. Golden Freddy from the FNAF 1 movie. It sucks in shading. I was gonna do color, but I was too lazy. Another Withered Bonnie. Whoever made this design, like, shout out to you. You did a great job. Here's my first Withered Bonnie I ever made. Yeah, so this was, like, all the way back in 4th grade. I was 9 years old. Oh, God, I'm that old. Yes, I'm old. I'm an unk. Deal with it. We have Lefty. Oh, this is a pretty dope Lefty. As you can see, there are stripes to represent that it is the puppet. We have the original crew. I don't know why Freddy doesn't have, or Chica doesn't have eyebrows. I just got lazy. Here's my version of Springtrap. Yeah, this is another one of my versions of Springtrap. Alright, here is Withered Fredbear, or Fredbear, whatever you want to call him. This is just Withered Fredbear, or just normal Fredbear, whatever you want to call him. This is quite the Fredbear. Because I think it's supposed to be FNAF 1 movie Fredbear, because, like, going off of Golden Freddy. Mary Bonnie Miss. Yes, so I might use this in a future video, because this was, like, a school assignment before, like, in 5th grade. I'm not going to say what school I went to, but this was, like, a school assignment. And we had to draw, like, something cool on our design, and I drew Withered Bonnie and Toy Bonnie. You can still see, yeah, this was my first Toy Bonnie. It sucked, I know. I get it. Yeah, my first Withered Bonnie sucked too. Don't mention. Here we have Shattered Monty. I don't really like how the design came out for this one. I just feel like it could have been more like Shattered Monty if I actually gone off a reference image. Here's another Withered Bonnie. This one isn't as bad as the first one, but I was trying to go off of like the Funko style. It didn't really go well. But Funko does really good action figures. But they don't do FNAF anymore because they lost a license to Jazzwares. Now we have another Glamrock Bonnie. This was like my best Glamrock Bonnie I'd ever made. Shattered Chica. If you guys have any comments on this Shattered Chica, leave them down below. I will check those and see how good my Shattered Chica is. As you can see, I used the Chick-fil-A sign. Yeah, my humor's that bad. Five Nights at Freddy's. It's not even funny anymore. I don't think it is ever funny anymore. But yeah, we have Withered Foxy in the middle. We have a Freddy headstand. Funtime Freddy head, the Mangle, Golden Freddy's head, Funtime Bonnie, don't know why, Foxy, Chica, and a newspaper. Cool. So these were just some non-canon characters I made. Withered Glamrock Bonnie and Withered Glamrock Freddy. These aren't really canon. Unless you're counting the Shattereds and the Ruins, but that's not what I'm counting. Here's my take on Ruin Freddy. Here's my take on the Blob. This Blob actually turned out pretty good. I was doing the security breach logos. You can see the Glamrock Freddy. Ooh. This Mangle, so this was like recently. So this Mangle was really recent. So, yeah. This was a really recent Mangle. Now let me shuffle these up and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just shuffled them up pretty poorly. But, I think that's where I'm going to leave this video off. I'll do a part 2 of this. Maybe if this video gets 100,000 likes, I will do a part 2. But other than that, that will be it for today's video. So leave a like, subscribe, and comment what drawing was your favorite, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!